Good afternoon and welcome back to the MD2L Season 17 game number 1 of Keli less than Dosiia versus We Forgotto though Moscato in a game number 1. I don't know how this team fucked up spelling mosquito so wrong, but we're going to get into it. We got some bands coming out right here. Going to go for the Lone Druid and the Night Stalker on the side of Moscato. On the other side, they go for the Sand King and the Underlord. Sand King very strong right now. The Wind is going to be banned as well. Not real surprised. Very strong carry. We saw it a lot at TI. They did see the Lone Druid win TI. So if you're trying to win some regular pub games, slam that Lone Druid button. Come ruin some pubs. If you see me in them, remember say something. Don't pick that Lone Druid in my games, though. I'll tell you what. All right. Got a Bristleback pickup, not surprising. Very strong in the off lane. On the other side, we have a Omni Knight Ban, which is a very strong support. And then we go a first pick Marana. I always say, you want a strong core pick that can flex, like Venge, Marana, Windrunner. Very good as that first pick, not surprising. On the other side, they go for a Phoenix, which is terrible, I think, against Marana. I don't know if they know the Solar Flare fast it gives that attack speed and damage, but we'll see what happens. So here we go. Gonna go for a Kunkka and a Doom Band, both offlaners. So they think this is a support Phoenix, which I wouldn't be surprised about. Moscato, what you got here? Last band before they got to pick somebody. Most likely, okay, they go for an Arc Warden, and they're gonna probably pick up a probably a core, most likely an offlaner right here. Probably an Axe. They go for a Jakiro instead, so they have both of their supports out right now, which is a little worrisome. But I understand the Jakiro pickup. You're thinking, well, what you thinking about? The Jakiro very good against the Phoenix, especially with the Marana pickup, because you have that double hit that. You know what I mean? With that double dragon, okay? So, they call me double dragon when I start flexing. Oh, got two dragons. All right, connected to my shoulders, baby. Fucking out here. Anyways, gonna go for a Clockwork pickup and a Dusky Busky. Looks like it's going to be a core Marana with a 5 Clockwork and a 4 Tusk. Not surprising. I think this is a butt health Tusk, most likely. Very good. It's all right. On the other side, Moscato, what you picking up here? They got 2 picks. Probably going to be a offlaner. Axe would not be a bad choice right here. Okay, they pick up a Phantom Assassin. Again, Axe as an offlaner would not be a bad choice. You've banned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 offlaners out of both teams. So I would recommend picking up one earlier rather than later. But honestly, you can do what you want. You know why? Because this is fucking MD2L. Nobody can tell you what to do or not to do as long as you're following the rules. All right, and Tiny's most likely going to be a mid pickup. All right, it's going to be good. Marana doesn't have a lot of health, so it can be pretty good to jump on her with the PA and the Tiny. Tiny, however, is going to be having a bit of a problem to feed off the Clockwork and Tusk. Luna's going to be picked up. Okay, all right, so maybe we're going to be pushing that Marana to a support pickup, and then maybe an offlane Tusk. It could be a mid Tusk, be kind of crazy. We did have somebody laugh. It sounded like the Phantom Assassin. I have no idea, though. Do we have any chatting going on? None at all. Hey, that's okay. Got a little quiet. All right, so gonna have a couple bands. Oh, that was the Wyvern making noise. I apologize, not laughing. You know what? Because this is a serious league right here, MD2L. You know what I mean? So, all about the seriousness. You know, we have some good fun, but everybody's playing their best. They're gonna go for the both flying offlaners, that Winter Wyvern and the Visage. On the other side, they go for the Darkseer. What you trying to pick up here? I would still ban an Axe. They have a pick here. Nice Brood. They're going to go for a mid laner. Mid laner, somebody who wants to pick a Phantom. Primal Beast is actually not a bad choice. I think. And I think it does okay against the Tiny because it's pretty tanky. The only problem is the Phantom Assassin Shard, but you charge on her and you just go boom, 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 and just cuck and cook her. Okay, they go for a DK instead, which is not bad because you have the Luna facet. He's still strong and tanky, so you can just stand up against that Phantom Assassin and just, you know, swing that big-ass sword in her face. You know what I mean? All right, last pick here from Moscato. What you got? 30 seconds. I'm still saying the axe. I still think the axe would be good. You got a lot of range. It'd be a little hard to get off calls, but I think you can do it. Either that or the Primal Beast, who can charge on the back line. You need something. They're going to go for a Razor instead, which is a little interesting. Don't see Razor often, but I can understand. The Luna's very fast, though. The Mirana has the leap away. The Tusk has the Snowball to be able to save his team, and the Dragonite is just too tanky sometimes to be able to knock through, but you know what? If you're feeling comfortable with it, go for it. You know what I mean? That's what I tell people, right? Play with you're comfortable with. You know, whatever you feel good about. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like I always say, right? I'm just some moron who stands in his bedroom, either naked or in his underwear, yelling at a monitor and just having a blast. You know what I mean? These guys know what they're doing. That's why they're here, you know? The MD2L just doesn't let anybody in. It's only qualified amateur professionals. I'm just kidding. If you want to sign up for MD2L, absolutely get a 5-stack, and I believe it's $10 per person or $50 for a team. So that equals up to being the same amount. I don't know why they had to make it a little bit different, but there you go. Let's get into it with the game number 1. Good luck. Have funds are going to be coming out from the side of Kelsey Gaming right here. We got a massive cock on screen, and I'm not just talking about butt health here. We're going to be going out. We do have a little bit of a sped up time. We're going to speed it up a little bit more just because we don't want to watch this bounty rune no fight. And here we go. We got 4 on the dire side. Going to run onto the Dragonite. Arrow's going to come out. They're going to get a stun onto the Tiny Owl. Their Avalanche comes out. They're going to get a Fire Burn on 3. And they're just going to walk away. Mirana is going to be able to have that arrow. And it looks like it went a 2 for 2 there on the banner rune. That's what I was saying, you know. Nothing too exciting. And, why is my mouse not working here? Alright, anyways. We're going to have the Luna right here. Dosiia playing the carry Luna for the side of Keli versus, or less than Dosiia. Gonna be position 5 Jukester. They're gonna go on the Razor right here, just running at him right now. They're gonna go down. He's taking a lot of damage. They're gonna run at him with the Blood Grenade, and it's gonna be a first blood up top, but a second blood down bottom. The Clockwork's gonna take a lot of damage after the Avalanche from the Tiny, saving the first blood there. Gonna be position 5 Jukester on that Clockwork. And my mouse still isn't working. That's alright, though. In the mid lane, we've got Kanye Disciple on the Dragonite. In the top lane, you've got OK on that Tusk, and position 3 Mirana, played by Butthell. Gonna be going on, doing a lot of damage. Have the dagger from the PA, does not have the jump yet, so thank goodness. Was almost about to feed a second kill. Alright. On the other side, we've got Samada 19 playing the carry for Forgotto the Moscato. Going to be position 5 Jakiro, played by Epii. In the mid lane, we've got Dragon Nux Fire. Dragoon Nux. I don't know what the fuck your name is. That's alright. Okay, in the bottom lane, we've got Sauce on that Tiny. And last but not least is going to be Amint on the Razor. So, I know this person. I don't know where you're from, though, but I know you from somewhere. I don't know what you guys are yelling about. You're like, it's 2 minutes in, put it on the table. And right now, we're going to be looking at that Dragonite, who has the most last hits and the most denies in the game, being 12 and 4 right now in the middle lane. He's feeling very good. You love to see it. So this is going to be a mid-Phoenix who's picking up both of the water runes. Very nice. He's been taking a lot of damage, and that's okay. Dragonite, though, he's ready to go. He's been getting these last hits, getting these denies. On the other side, we have a position 1 Luna getting the second most. He's at 12 and 4. Has an assist, so that's going to be moving up a little bit of his net worth. We got some just lions out, and they're going to XD. Okay. Now on the other side, I know what you're saying. We don't want to see what everything the Radiant is doing. Let's see what Moscato's got. We got an Avalanche. Oh, tries to go. It gets the double push out. It's going to walk around, gets the Lotus. There we go. It's going to get a link from the Razor, but it looks like they're going to go down on the Clockwork. Yes, he does. Nice job, Razor, chasing that down. Sees the Clockwork, has already used that Cogs, and not going to be able to get away. So, don't think the Lotus was worth your death, but you know what? Like I say, I don't know everything. In the top lane, we've got the Phantom Assassin with 17 last hits. She's been doing pretty well. She does have an assist as well, with the Chikiro getting that first blood on the Mirana. Looks like it is an off-lane Tusk, I guess, instead of the Mirana. It looked weird there a second ago when they were last hitting. Maybe they're just setting up the Mirana to get a couple last hits. Only get the Breathe Fire on one leap from the Mirana. They're going to get a Ice Shards onto the Chikiro. Chikiro arrow is going to miss. They're going to have their Snowball, right clicks, and then they're going to get a kill them. The PA is going to try to fight her way into this. He's going to jump onto the Mirana. Mirana does not have anything. Has the Star Storm. Is going to be level 3. They're going to try to fight it, and the dagger is going to come down. The Phantom Assassin getting that first kill of the game on her scoreboard. She's saying, hey, Chikiro, bring me this stuff. All right, I got the return kill. You got to bring some stuff. You got to carry your weight down in this lane. All right. In the mid lane, we are going to see that Phoenix going for the healing boots. Phoenix actually does a lot of damage. If you didn't know, I don't play any mid, and I don't play Phoenix. Does steal the water rune exactly where to stand for that dive. That was actually really good. I didn't expect that. That was crazy, so it is good. But the Dragon Knight, honestly, is having a lot of health. He has the double bracer, too, which is really nice. Is going to get that extra regen because they removed the damage from it. Gets that extra health and that extra health regen. So, very nice. He's going to be feeling that in the next upcoming patch. All right, in the bottom lane, my mouse is finally working. There we go. The Luna is going to be going second most last hits again. She's going to be tied up. She's doing okay. Is 0-0-1. We do have some nice little spray paint on the floor here, so happy and healthy. All right. The Clockwork going to get harassed a little bit. They do get a nice pull off here from the Dire side. The Forgotto Moscato going to be happening. Is that it, Moscato? I don't know. Anyways, you can't be saying some shit that I don't know about, you know what I mean? I'm just a dumb idiot. All right, in the top lane, we have a nice little arrow from the Rana, making sure she can get some last hits, and last hits right in front of the face of the Phantom Assassin. He says, you know, yeah, be better than that. Jakira over here walks away from this camp. Now, you could have probably stacked it again just to be able to have that third stack, just so your camp dies a little quicker, or the wave dies a little quicker. They're both going to walk over to the Lotus, protecting his support. I really like that about the PA right there. Did not watch the mid lane. It looks like they might have dropped the egg, and they did. There we go. That's why I got all bright during the nighttime, if you didn't know that. We'll talk about that in a second. But the Phantom Assassin, Samada 19, okay? I love the walkover to protect the support during that time when he's going to be a little vulnerable. You know, you have the jump, you have the dagger to be able to fight, and the cheers are going to feel more confident in you, you know what I mean? So if you are a carry player and you feel like your support's being out of position, maybe sometimes you need to back them up a little bit. You know, maybe they just need a little bit of help. We're going to get a burn down onto the Mirana, and nothing else is going to happen. So we're going to go mid. Dragon Knight did pop that ult. Maybe he was trying to fight the Phoenix. Phoenix is going to have the level advantage now, and is going to get a kill in the top lane right as we go away. Nice stun on the Phoenix. Phoenix is going to run it down, but the Dragon Knight is going to pick up a nice regen rune. We're going to see the Mirana's about half health with the daggers. The Jakira doing a lot of damage here, and it's going to go for the mana boots on the Mirana instead of anything else. So Jakira's going to TP back in, and Tusk is just happening. He's just giggling. Okay, in the bottom lane, doing pretty well. The lane's in an alright position. They did get a nice little pull off onto this big camp, and they're going to pull it back with all the creeps dying. So, good avalanche toss up. He gets a stun. He's going to eat the... did he eat... Oh, he has a bottle. Weird. I guess he ate a mango, but he might have ate a Lotus. I didn't know if his health went up. Not going to be able to get it off with the Clockwork literally just walking away, so... Tiny has a bottle here, which is weird. It's interesting. Okay, TP down from the Mirana here. They don't know it's happening. but they're going to be looking to get a catch right now. Clockworks are not level 6, so they're just going to have to walk in. Is going to catch onto the Tiny. Avalanche comes out. They're going to have the arrow. Doing a lot of damage. Toss up. Not going to get the kill, and you're happy with that, you know? Rana's going to go right back through the portal, and Clockwork's going to heal up. He has those healing boots, so you're okay with that. Going to be coming up in another second right now. Nice job. He's going to go into the river, picking up the Invis rune. Help out his Dragonite. Make sure that the Phoenix cannot gank with this. Very good gank rune there. Okay. Oh, nice job with the battery assault. Is going to come in. Has the stun as well. Is going to go down. He's going to die. What? They miss! Oh no! He pops the old ends. The Clockwork's gonna die for it. I can't believe they got the uphill miss and they get the vision off it as well. That feels unfortunate. He denies the ward! Ganye's disciple, Save Ye's gonna come out. He says, hey baby, not around here. No, no, no. Nice job. All right, they're going to kill bottom.
They'd have to be on some kind of killing spree to get those numbers.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Alright, so they can put a little harassment onto the Lina there, or the Luna, my bad, I apologize, so I've seen the Lina a lot. Is going to get a double kill on the top lane. Sorry, I had to respond to something for work there, but that's alright. It is about 10 minutes, I always say. You want about 50 last hits, or over 3,500 net worth, so if you're down and out, you got a lot of time left. But here we go, let's see what we got. Most everybody's over, except for the Tusk, who's about 10, but that's not too much. And the net worth is going to show that everybody's over, so you're feeling pretty good. The Razor is a little close, I will say. That's the Phoenix, sorry. The Razor here, a little close. He's going to get a little dance, you know what I mean?
Bottom tower under fire.
You know, he's got a little dance for us. He's looking to get a pull off, even with the smoke from the Tiny down here. Maybe his Tiny just wants to go ward, doesn't want to show off that he's here. He's going to probably ward deep with this. I assume he's going to ward on this Spire right now. And he just wards in the lane. That's okay. Nice. He's not going to break and does have the Luna coming a bit aggressive onto the Razor. Nothing too exciting, though. All right. In the top lane, they're going to go after the PA, who they do get a kill on the Jakiro. PA is going to be able to dodge right here. Are they going to see it? Oh, they do see him. Snowball's going to come in. They have no flare. And Ice Shards lands as well. They get the catch! And they have the arrow. Boom! Down.
Consider this merciful.
Nice job by the Tusk there. You know, a lot of people will say nice arrow by the Mirana, but honestly, he's just standing still. It was like Roche just standing in the Ice Shards, you know? Tusk thinking about where the enemy would go, thinking, you know, on a bigger scale, what he needs to do and how to make sure he can complete this, but was able to get the snowball range and then throw the Ice Shards to catch. He was feeling great about it, you know, absolutely fantastic by the Tusk there, so you love to see it. In the bottom lane, they're going to go on to the Luna. Luna's going to pop the ult. They do have the link from the Razor. They're going to toss back, but he's going to die. They're going to go back onto the Tiny. Dagger comes out from the PA, and they're going to roll on the Tiny here. It's a little big push, and they're going to get a punch from the Tusk, and a kill goes out to the Clockwork. For that, he's 3-2 right now, stealing these things, and he doesn't even have that leveled up rocket flare. You know what I'm saying? Hey, there's nothing like getting that rocket flare, shooting it across the map like a big potato gun and killing somebody with it, you know what I mean? In game, of course. And we're going to go into the mid lane right now. They do have the dive away from the Phoenix. The Phoenix does have 6, and the Veil is going to get iced. They have the stun. Hook shot is going to land. They come in. They get a punch. They're stoned into 1. They have the avalanche on the 3. They're going to get a push back, and they're all going to turn on to the egg, but they're all going to have a lot of slow attack speed because of the fire spirits and not going to be able to get the Phoenix egg right there. Also has the dying light, which is very good. Dying light and the blinding sun. So that being super useful is able to push people back, make sure they get the miss with the slow speed. Fantastic. Because the Mirana ult was down, not able to help out and combat that. Very strong right now in the mid lane. And this is honestly, Phoenix players that play a lot of Phoenix, this is going to sound stupid, but Phoenix players that play a lot of Phoenix know when to ult. And you're thinking in your head, yeah, duh, of course. You know what I mean? But, you know, anybody can ult on Phoenix. It's just about positioning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta send it. You know, go all the way in. And then sometimes they just rub on the edge, you know, of the fight. Oh, the hook shot missed. There's a camp there. There's been a camp there for like the last year and a half, brother. Pay attention to the map. I know you're still playing in 2018. They're going to hit the arrow, though. They're going to walk in. They haven't. Jakiro is going to farm this stack. His PA is going to come try to steal a lot of it. And it goes about half and half, so they're okay. So nice. That's all right. I think support's taking camps is fine, especially when cores can't do it. So that's good. And we do go the 1-1 on the wisdom. Yeah, 1-1 on the wisdom. So nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
You are dead. Dead.
All right, we'll go through items real quick. The Luna is going to pick up that Mask of Madness. Going to go for the Manta style, like usual. All right, Dragonite is going to go in the mid lane. Has the Blink, which is most Dragonite builds. Has the Corrosive Dragon, which I think is a little bit different. I'll talk about that in a second right here. Goes for the Blink, and then is going to go for the Mage Slayer, which is going to stop a lot of that magic damage from the Phoenix, from the Tiny, from the Razor, and from the Jakiro. I would say from the PA, but she doesn't do any magic damage really, so it's not going to help much. I will say the Dragonite, though, is going to go for the corrosive damage, right? Which is going to reduce armor on people, and it does damage to towers. However, I would have liked him to go the Frost for the slow this game, because you have the farm and the push from the Luna. I think the slow would have been super helpful, because the Luna doesn't really catch much, and the slow would have been nice with the regen reduction, especially with the that fire blaze that the Phoenix does. It might have been helpful, but also Kanye's disciple, I don't know if you know him, but I mean, an absolute fantastic player. Does throw in pubs, though, so if you're playing, I'm just kidding. No, he's a great player. He probably knows what he's doing. They talk about it as a team, and you love to see it. All right. Tusk is going to go in a second. He has the Blink. He's going to go for the Ags next. I'm not surprised. Offlane Tusk, you know, when you get those last hits, you're going to be able to pick up that Ags real quick. And they're going to go for a punch. They're going to go bottom. Nope, they have bottom here. They're going to go on to the PA, get a miss. Have the Ice Shards, rolls in, and the hook shot again onto the camp, brother. Come on. They're both in line. They're going to blink in with the stun from the Dragonite. Egg is going to come out. They have the Mirana ult coming out, and that's what I said in the draft. You got to be careful of that. They're going to turn onto the Tiny on the backside, but the Jakiro is going to get pushed on the tower, and they're going to go rotate with the Luna. Have 5 down here. They're going to win this fight, taking 3. They're looking for the 4th on that Jakiro. Dragonite says, boom, with the tail, and is going to get the stun. They get the kill. Jakiro not going to get the Ice Path off, and they're going to go straight bottom to take this tower. So like I said right here, the Dragonite has the slow. The Luna already takes the tower, and you could probably just do something else, but I'll leave it alone here. Tusk, we talked about that. Ags is going to be probably picking up the point booster at the secret shop right here. Why? Now, you're thinking why, okay? The point booster, Tusk wants to have health and mana. All right, these are his biggest problems. Tusk is going to be in there with the Blink Dagger. He's going to go in. He needs extra mana because of all his spells. He's actually very mana hungry. And, you know, you got to be careful about that. That's why he's going to pick up this Lotus. And if we look on his courier, probably has a Clarity. It is a TP, but that's all right. You know what I mean? And he's going to go top and hit some creeps. But that's why I say he's probably going to pick up that, you know, that point booster is going to be super useful. Gives both to him. Murano over here is going to go for the Force Staff, has the double bracer, wants to have a little health, is a little worried because when you jump in with the leap, you know what I mean? You got to make sure you can stay there, tank a little bit. You're going to live through everything. Also, the PA is going to do a lot of damage to you, so you got to be careful of that as well. You got to think about this kind of thing, you know what I mean? I could definitely see the Mirana going, if the PA is up, if she gets it, Craggy Coat. I really like Craggy Coat against PA, especially when she's able to jump on me. She might go another, like, Solar Crest, which would be a little late, but I think it'd actually be pretty good on Mirana. And maybe Shiva's Guard. I don't think so, but maybe Shiva's or Lotus. I don't like either one of those on Mirana, but I do think the Solar Crest would actually be pretty nice on Mirana. Okay, Clockwork. Going for the Force Staff as well. Wants to be able to get away and do things. He is going to have the wards up as well. So it's going to TP bottom right here to look for the Tiny. The have an error is going to miss. That's all right, though. You know what I mean? Hookshot does land, and it slides past everybody. They're going to get the Mirana ult as well. They're just going to get the kills. And I'm sorry for your loss, Tiny. There we go. You're caught, and you're dead. Nice. So, wrong one. So, Phantom Assassin is going to walk mid. Does have that Battle Fury, so she wants to just farm up right now. You know what I mean? She wants to just go get those last hits. They'll be happy and healthy. We have them running at the Jakiro in the mid lane. Is going to miss the Rocket Flare, but they did see the PA with it, I believe. So they're just going to run at her.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
All right. And is dodging a little bit. Nice job, PA. So she's going to go for that S and Y next. Wants to be able to attack fast, have that status resistance, you know, have the extra health that's going to give. I honestly, I do like the Sanjin Yasha on carries right now. Phoenix in the mid lane does have the green boots. You know what I mean? I really love it because all the spells, except for the ult, I think, and Sunray. So half the spells, I apologize, cast with health. So that's why the health boots are going to be really good. They have a punch from the Tusk, and they're not going to be able to take this Tormentor. Phoenix does have the egg with the Veil. Is about to have a level 2 egg after this wave, most likely. Alright. Is going to go for the Shivas, which I like. Has the extra vision and the attack slow with the egg, which would be super helpful. Alright. Tiny Community is going to have the Blink. Goes back for the bongo boots. You love to see it. I love me some bongo boots, especially on my supports. Like the Tiny, you know, just hanging out, having a blast. So you're good. Okay. Okay. Razor is going to go for a Sanjin Yasha. No, goes for the Yasha BKB. So this is going to make him extremely tanky. He's going to go for the Manta style as well. I do kind of like this build. The Sanjin Yasha build, I think, is a little bit different, and I think it'd be a little bit grief, so I'm glad he did go for the BKB early. They need someone to stand up and just tank here, which the Razor BKB can do. I'm surprised he is going to go Manta style, but it's understandable. You know, I think... I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. I would think the S and Y next would be pretty okay, because you just want somebody that's just going to stand there and eat spells, right? Just fucking suck it up. So, that would be my worry. But maybe he's worried about being able to put out damage in the mid-game. PA's not very good at that with the Battle Fury build, because it takes a little bit of time to get online. She's not getting a Deso or... another damage item. She can't get a Daedalus like that to just rush some damage. So that's understandably why. That's why I would go the S and Y on Razor. But like I say, amateur professionals right here. You know what I mean? They're ready to fucking play. God damn it. Okay. Last on the list is going to be the. Last on the list is going to be the Jakiro. And he, this position 5 Jakiro was going to have regular Jakiro items. Has the Force Staff. Is going to get stunned by the Dragonite. Pulled in. Is going to get arrowed. He's dead. They have the kick away onto the Phoenix. And the Mirana ult is going to take down the Phoenix. Nice job. Okay, so this is what I was saying in the draft right here. This Mirana ult onto the Phoenix. You can't play into it. You gotta ban that Mirana, or you can't pick the Phoenix right there. Like, nobody else, like, has... I think the Jakiro pick afterwards was a little rough. I mean, I like Jakiro, but I think they picked it because they didn't want the counter pick to the Phoenix, and they already had one. This is what I'm worried about, so... If you're playing Phoenix, if you're playing that mid-Phoenix, right, don't be worried about it. It can work, and it absolutely does work. This game's not even close to over, you know what I mean? But he's going to have a hard time, I think. We do have a nice little pause right here by butt health. All right. Let's see what we got right now. We're going to do a little speed up. Actually, we're going to see what's going on right here. We're going to open up and look at some mini profiles. This is default. All right, do something with it. Low effort. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is practically default. Do something with it. This is low effort. And this is default. Okay, so I need you guys to do something. Who's the captain? Is it... I think it's Sauce on... We Forgotto the Spaghetto or whatever the hell their name is. No, it's we Forgotto the Moscato, I think. Anyways, talk to your teammates. Get them an updated mini profile. We want to see some good shit on there, all right? Don't fucking sit here and bullshit me, all right? I want some good shit. They're going to take Roche very quickly. They give the Aegis to the Luna, who is probably just going to hit towers while everybody stands behind her. So if she dies once, it's okay. If she dies again, it's pretty okay, you know? So they're probably going to get towers here.
This should make my life easier.
We're going to watch the Luna for a bit. You know, nothing like watching a Luna here. Illusion. I forgot to fill up my water bottle before this game, you know what I mean? So my mouth is a little parched, so I apologize if you hear me smacking like I'm eating peanut butter.
You are dominating goddamn 60s. I'm so goddamn proud of you. I can punch a wall. You broke off a boot in their ass. Kids still say ass? If they do, your boot's hanging out of it.
Your kids still say ass?
Top tower is under siege.
Alright, so Dragon Knight going on to the Tiny there, getting a quick pick. Luna going for the BKB after the Manta style, and is going to go for a Phylactery into the Conda. Going to add that extra damage to the Lucent Beam. Very nice. And is going to be selling some items to be able to pick up that Phylactery. We do have the Dragon Knight. He has the ult. Really hasn't gained too much in items per se. You know, mid Dragon Knight is not really a farmer. He's more of like a fighter. Just jump in, be a big boy. But he does get that extra damage with the Lunar Blessing, so it kind of averages out, you know what I mean? Gotta think about that. Tusk has the Ags, is going to go for an Aether Lens, I assume, is most likely on this courier. He's going to be picking up the Energy Booster next, which is going to get that extra range on literally everything. It's super good on the Tusk, so I love to see it. He's going to TP Tom. There you go, what I tell you, Aether Lens right there. I know what the Tusk is going to build. Mirana is going to have the Hurricane Pike, probably for the extra range and the health to give. I do like Hurricane Pike as a health item for supports. It sounds weird, but it gives good health. If you already have the Force Staff, it's just a nice bonus. It can be really nice, so... there you go. We are going to get the PA circling out everybody in the top jungle right here. They do see because of this ward. Nice ward by EPI. And you're good. They're going to say, hey, push bottom. Try to take that tower. So I do hate it when I'm playing Dota, right? We're making space on the map. We see 4 people. And then my team doesn't push another lane. You know what I mean? Got to get used to that. Got to get used to it. So, last is going to be the Clockwork, has the Forest Staff. It's going to go for the Orchid. Wants to be able to jump on somebody, most likely the Phoenix, and get the silence on. Jump in from the Tiny. He's going to get the Avalanche toss up. They have the arrow. Is going to not land. They have the kickback onto the Tiny. He's going to die. Nice shot. They're going to jump away as the Clockwork. Link from the Razor did pop, and the ult. They're going to kill the Phoenix as well, which I think got arrowed. Nope, just dragon-tailed. And they're going to kill the Luna on the backside. They're going to go on the Tiny with the kickback. They're going to get the kill. They do have the Manta Pop from the Razor. Phoenix is going to be here, is TPing in. This is very late and has the dive away. That's all right, though. They're ready to go. We have a little dance from the Razor. He's going to hit these creeps. He's a level 16, almost 17 right now. And you're ready to go. So they're just going to walk back up. Like I just said a second ago, you send the Luna up. She goes. She stands there. She's going to take a lot of damage. She dies. That's okay. The tower's almost going to die. And then she's going to have a second life to do the same thing. This green dragon, the shortest blink I've ever seen. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? It's not all about distance. Sometimes it's just about how you use the blink. You know what I mean? All right. That's at least what I tell myself. They're going to jump in. They get another kick out. It's going to roll in. Stop the dive. They have a punch in. It's going to pop the ult. And the BKB on the Luna is going to go in. They're going to get the Phoenix. They have the ult. And the Link from the Razor is going to come out. The ult is going to come in. Luna ult is going to come in. She's going to get another kill. She's looking for the Razor. She has the phylactery in a second. It's going to get the boom. And the ultra kill comes out from the Luna there. The disconnect earlier. He said, hey, my Wi-Fi's back up. We're ready to fucking go. I can't believe they didn't buy back Give the Rampage. I would have, honestly. They're going to get that Manta style. And like I said, the Luna can fucking push. You know what I mean? If you don't know Luna, she comes in. She's going to hit these. And they're going to GG out. Forgotto, Moscato, or whatever the hell their name is. I can't remember. Is going to get this. They GG. Well played. Congrats to Keli Dota right here. Playing a great game number 1. And that was a 6-0 Luna. Hey, congrats. And we'll be getting to game number 2 right after this. Go get some water. Stretch out a little bit. You'll love to see it.